Hi, this is Jeff at thesafeandvaultstore.com. Today, I'm going to be the one buying the safe. I'm going to ask questions and give you requirements of what I'm looking for. Then I'm going to show you a couple of different options of what's available, and then finally landing on the safe that works for me. So first of all, I'm going to be worried about a burglar rating, a fire rating, the steel thickness, the interior capacity, as well as the lock, relocking system, and just a lot of different options possible, electrical outlets and not. So let's get started with the first one. So when looking for a gun safe, like I said, there's things that you look for is what you need. You know, what you're putting in there, the size, but also the lock selection, whether it be electronic. I want an electronic lock. I believe it's quicker and easier to get into, and you can change the combination at any time. I also want a minimum of 1 hour fire rating. I believe that a burglar rating, the RSC residential security container, is something that I need. It's a 5-minute tool time on the door itself. Most gun safes, good gun safes, have that rating. I'm also looking for an internal relocker so that if somebody tries to drill in, the actual relocker locks the safe up. I also want electric outlet inside the safe, as well as capacity for long guns, pistols, and paperwork. And that's where the 1 hour fire rating meets me. So the first safe I'm going to be looking at is the American Security SF6036. A great safe, has a 60-minute fire rating. The burglar rating is CDOJ, which actually stands for California Department of Justice, mentioning that it can have a firearm in the safe. Has a 12-gauge body steel, has relocker in the door itself, so if somebody tries to drill it out, it relocks, takes a locksmith to get out. It actually has bolt work 3-way, which means it's on the top active, side active, bottom active, and then on the inside, it has these locking bolts that actually lock into the frame. Good choice. I think for the money, I would rather see a better burglar rating. It does have good capacity, but I'm going to move on from this one. So here we have the Ironman 6024. It's the 3000 series. It's an impressive USA-made safe, made of 10-gauge steel. Does have the option of dial or electronic. This one has dial. I prefer electronic. I think it's quicker and easier to get into. Has a 2 hour fire rating, so it exceeds what I'm needing at the 1 hour. The thing that it's missing for me on is the active bolts on the top and the bottom. It just has the ones on the side, but then also has a bar to insert in here into the body, so it keeps it. There's no electrical outlet either, so on this one, unfortunately, it does not meet my standards. So on gun safes, you have affordable safes, and then you have ones that are on the higher end list. This would be the higher end. Fort Knox, it's the Titan 6637, has a 90-minute fire rating, which hits my mark. Also an RSC residential security container burglar rating, has a power outlet. This is a beast, and it's big and it's heavy, and I wish that I could afford it, but unfortunately this is outside my limit, so I would have to scratch this one as well, but a solid choice. And finally, we have the Stealth UL28. This pretty much hits all my boxes. It's got an electronic lock, has a hard plate relocker in the door, has an electrical outlet, has a 60-minute fire rating, and is a RSC residential security container burglar rating. This, for the money, is what I need. It has active bolt work on the top, the sides, the bottom, as well as locking pins here to lock inside the door. Plenty of room with adjustable shelves. So again, there's a safe out there for everybody, and we always say something's better than nothing. Jeff at the Safe and Vault Store, be safe.